It's about building a reserve of the church, and ultimately, all of those funds will be used for church purposes. So this is about preparing for the future. This is not expenditures. These are investments. There's a difference between investment and expenditures. Investment is not putting the money, not burying the money in the ground like in the parable of the talents, but making sure that it's not idle, that the church will enjoy and increase value of these reserves so they can be used for the sake of the purpose of the church. Sacred funds are managed with great care and responsibility and seriousness by the leaders of the church. We believe in inspiration and revelation. The presiding councils of the church are all in there. Of course, we use professional people and staff, and they have great talents and abilities and expertise. But at the end of the day, the main decisions, are made by presiding councils according to the spirit of revelation.
The real wealth of the church is not in its possessions. It's in the church members. It's in their faith. It's in their devotion to their Savior and to their Heavenly Father, their faithfulness at paying tithes and offerings. And we're so careful, so very, very careful to make certain that those funds are expended in a way that they would feel good about. And I'm so grateful, terribly grateful for the faithful members of the church.
One of the aspects of being wise stewards and of taking care of these sacred resources properly is to diversify. That phrase, not have all your eggs in one basket. And so we don't do that as a church either, and we wouldn't recommend that anyone else do that. They should be careful to live within their means, and little by little, they should have a financial store, savings, reserves for a rainy day. And that's exactly what the church does. The church has a budget, again, from the faithful tithes and offerings of the members of the church, and every year is budgeted a portion to set aside for that rainy day that grows to be used, so that if hard times economically do come again, and they will, over time we know there are cycles, that we will have the resources necessary to continue doing this divine work. We won't have to stop missionary work. We won't have to stop temple work. We won't have to stop doing the things that we have been commissioned to do because of a lack of resources. That's why we care for them so carefully.